So, who wants to do a quick recap?
I'm not your guy.
I would, but I can't remember where we were. I think we were doing something about something, going someplace else and doing something, but I can't
Well,
remember.
that was definitely accurate, if nothing else.
Um, we had we had one of the dragon folk tied up, ready to interrogate or kill. Who wasn't too happy with us. I know that's where we left off, but the
I
events
blast the door open.
the events leading up to that are a bit hazy.
Well, the group, aided by Magical Storm, had used guerrilla tactics to assault the lair of some dragonborn soldiers, but eventually lured out a pack of them, including Wyvern Rider, into an ambush, a very successful one. After that, the Dragonborn bunkered down inside their makeshift tower, seemingly waiting for reinforcements, hoping for the best. And our group managed to meet up with an escaped captive, a interesting gizzard wizard who was using a rope trick to hide in the blizzard. I love a little alliteration. Let's see. Yeah, a final assault on the keep led to finding two other captured prisoners, magic users, and the slaying of all but one of the Dragonborn and Half-Dragon troops. Let's see, the party took their time rooting around inside this lair and found a veritable treasure trove of treasure of all sorts. Items, some weapons, armor, gems, art pieces, seemingly kept in store waiting for delivery to another location. Yeah, that about sums it up. Y'all need to work on your recap skills.
All I remember is black.
Before we left off, we were going to properly distribute everything because Ethan, I think, fell asleep last time.
Oh yeah, we weren't going to
That's why
do.
everything's black.
And there was also talk of a level up, which you is going to have to.
Oh, I forgot. I need to do that real fast.
Yeah, everyone's
So-
level 9 now.
How about we distribute stuff first, and then you can think about what you want to level up as well while you're doing that.
That sounds good. Everyone roll initiative. Well, not initiative. Roll a d20. We're not adding dexterity
Why not?
because it's not a dexterity-based
Oh
skill.
wow, that 20.
Well, it looks
you
like
you
you're
wasted your one good roll on the loot.
I'm not seeing your rolls pop up yet.
Coming in.
I'm
with a
thinking
one.
maybe I need to refresh my browser.
I got 19.
All right, so the order is Gizzard, Ascites, you, me, and Dirk, and then Todier last.
All right. Gizzard, I guess you pick first from the list.
And the stuff that we are pulling from is the small dragon cultist outpost.
Yep.
If you have a question about what it does, I can try looking it up really quickly, or Josh will try and explain it.
Is that under the loot notes?
Yes, that is under the loot notes. Just scroll all the
Okay.
way down to the bottom.
Okay, got it. Okay.
The stuff that's been crossed out, we will... That's stuff that we're not putting on the list anymore. I think the Ring of Protection and the Studded Leather Armor, we decided earlier, should go to certain people. I think Gizzard, you were going to try and grab the Ring of Protection because you don't have much AC, and then somebody wanted to replace their armor with
That's
Studded Leather Armor. I think Societies, yeah.
Yeah.
And we also got a.
I was
What
gonna
was
say,
that?
don't forget, Josh still has chips.
The mithril armor.
Yes, and Josh has chips. It's clearly written at the top of the loot notes.
Can't miss it.
There's chips.
Jeez, that guy snacks once. Hang.
Oh.
Uh,
Gizzard, Your question still stands, right?
What? Yeah, I haven't been able
The
to. If
spell,
he's been
the
talking,
spell scrolls, are they going to count towards his picks, or should you just shove those aside to whoever can use them?
we should probably just shove them aside to whoever can use them. Uh, I don't remember what the 8th level spell scroll was. I think I might have skipped out on naming what that was, and then we have a different one, which was the. What was the other one? A scroll of protection from elementals.
That's right. I'm pretty sure anyone can use. Well, I might be misquoting myself. Never mind. Go ahead. Commence with the loot draw.
So I will just cross those two things out since we're just going to give it to whoever can use it. Oh, the
Alright,
thing
hang
was.
on, I'm having some technical difficulties.
Gotcha. The thing with the 8th level spell scrolls, we weren't able to identify what it was. That's why we didn't put a name to it. That's right.
Forgot to. I decided afterwards. It's demi-plane.
Oh, it's
Demi-plane.
Like Demi Lovato.
Yeah, if Lovato was a plane,
Oh,
and not like an airplane, like a flat surface plane.
oh, planes are 3-dimensional.
Not if they're collinear.
They're three-dimensional if you're in them, but if you're looking from on top of one, you could hardly tell.
If anything, that is definitely something I would want to grab and hold on to.
Yeah, but what is your technical difficulty?
So I have a little pop out that's supposed to be able to be my push to talk, and the push to talk isn't working on that
Oh,
for
it's
Discord.
stuck. Well, wait. Can you guys hear him?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Are we getting a lot of echoes on each other's mics?
No.
No.
A little bit of static, but it's not bad.
Okay. All right, then we'll just have to run with it for now while you fiddle it, but don't hold up the initiative. You can't hear it, but there's actually crickets in the background here.
Oh,
Emphasize.
I hear it.
Realistically, the only other useful things to me would be probably portable hole or the superior healing potion.
Mm-hmm. There are also a lot of resistance potions in the mix, as well as a wand of secrets, the war mage ruby, or the ruby war mage thing.
See here. There is a typo.
I don't see a Ruby War Mage thing.
It's at the bottom.
Autumn.
I believe that was a magical item that you could attach to something in order to make it a spell cast focus.
No, put the dagger of Juan back.
No.
I was like, ooh, Chinese.
I don't know what the dagger of Juan is supposed to be.
It was the dagger of warning. You had a
Warning.
typo.
Oh.
I just corrected it.
I'm warning you. Warning.
Wonton soup. Very good.
Very good. Yes.
Makes best soup
Guys,
with
there's
dagger.
So what do you pick, sir?
What's a quall feather? Should that be a quail feather?
That's Qual. Qual's feather token.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. But I thought quall had 2 A's in it.
It does.
Oh, it does? Well then. Another typo.
No, leave it.
I was just looking up the Ruby War Mage thing.
Oh, that allows you to attach it to a weapon, and it can be a spell focus instead of
Mhm.
like whatever you use, crystal ball, whatever.
So if you wanted...
Yeah, I'll take that.
Alright.
Very well. Next on initiative. I've already forgotten. It took
Me.
so.
I'll take the potion of lightning resistance.
Okay.
Wait, I don't have to feel bad about targeting you with lightning.
I mean, if he uses it. Are you crossing these off as we go, or how are we doing?
Yes, I have to
Okay,
save
cool.
changes every now and then in order for it to take effect.
Cool.
So
All right.
I'm doing that after every time somebody says something.
Then next on initiative,
Me.
it was you. Oh, okay.
You.
Yes.
Shouldn't that +1 arrow be like +7?
No.
That's a typo. It's gonna be a typo.
No, that one's right.
Ugh, I don't think so.
I may not know how to spell
will,
that well, but
I will take the gloves of swimming and climbing.
Gloves of swimming and climbing. It is.
all right. Next up is me.
Well, it isn't
Uh,
you.
I will be taking the goggles of night, so I can finally get night vision.
Batman.
I think that's what that does.
Goat man.
Batman.
After that is
Word to Odin.
Dirk.
What?
Your turn.
I will go for the mithril half plate armor.
All right.
Which that gives me what now?
It's half plate armor, but you don't have. It would normally be disadvantage on stealth checks. However, it is no longer disadvantage on stealth checks, so you can still be
+7.
sneaky.
Okay.
It doesn't add any magical +1s or anything like that. Also lighter, but still heavy armor.
Are you eating your mic?
Todie, last in
Am I?
line. Every now and then we hear like as if you're brushing against the microphone.
Oh,
That's what I comb my
sorry.
hair with.
It's literally on my bed.
Hmm.
I'm gonna want that potion of invulnerability.
Potion of invulnerability. Gotcha. Back up to the top. Gizzard. Gizzard.
I'll take the dagger of warning.
All right. Next up, Ascites.
Cap of water breathing.
You.
The headband of intellect.
Oh my.
Just what every robot needs.
If I only had a brain.
What does the staff of the adder do?
Sounds like a snake.
It is. You can speak
does
a
sound
word to
interesting.
make its head turn into a snake, and it will inflict like I can't remember the damage that it added, but it did do its own damage. But it could also be killed when alive.
Yeah, I also think it can only be used by like a cleric, druid, or bard. Step of the adder.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is an interesting weapon. Oh, the staff is destroyed if it's...
Yeah, if it's killed. I can't remember exactly everything, but yeah, that one was really
It has
interesting.
armor class of 15 and 20 hit points, which is kind of interesting. I will take the Staff of the Adder. Dirk.
Alright. I will take. Walloping arrow, I guess.
All right.
Hey.
Oh.
You could have got it.
Or the +1 arrow?
There's a +1 arrow in the mix, yes.
I'll take the +1 arrow.
All right.
Now wait a minute, he ain't getting both of them.
He's not getting both of them. He's taking.
No, just one.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting
Tony.
a +1 arrow of walloping.
+1. What a wallop.
I take this warping arrow and a +1 arrow, and I combine them, and I get 2 broken shafts and no arrows. I hit
Wonder,
nothing.
Wonder Twins activate.
That's so great.
I'm gonna take that dust of dryness.
All right. Back to the top. Gizzard.
There's potion of acid resistance, right?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and take that.
All right.
And what does the walloping arrow do again?
It knocks the target prone.
It's a pretty low DC, but yeah, it's like
Has a chance to.
it's like a arrow with a punching bag on the end of it.
Okay, yeah, that's
If you're a
right.
Green Arrow fan,
I'll take that.
All right.
Is it just one?
Just one.
Okay.
You.
What's the loot of scribing?
So Josh, what was that again?
allow me to look that up real quick. Describing 5e. Well, it's because it fucking autocorrected me to loot. LOOT. Yeah. So this musical lute has 3 charges. While you are playing it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge from the instrument to write a magical message on a non-magical object or surface that you can see within 30 feet of you. The message can be up to 6 words long and is written in a language you know. If you're a bard, you can scribe an additional 7 words and choose to make the message glow faintly, allowing it to be seen in non-magical darkness. Casting Dispel Magic on the message erases it, otherwise it lasts for 24 hours. And it gains all of its charges daily at dawn.
Oh, nothing I'd use. Portable hole. I'll take that.
Okay.
Gotcha. We can also sell these things, so if you want to take these things just to sell them, then that is also an option.
Or I
Although
get mad
they're-
at a merchant, use the portable hole, throw his items in there, take the hole away, walk off. Perfect.
That's a
Alright.
flawless plan. Alright, who's next?
Me.
That's right, because it isn't you.
So the Pot of Awakening, kind of confused on how that works. It just makes it a sentient plant once you
You-
plant something in it.
You plant a shrub in it, and it becomes, over a couple of weeks, a sentient shrub that is loyal to you.
Oh. I read that wrong. It's not something you smoke and suddenly you're enlightened.
Nope, nope. I got that over here. Anyway,
I have no idea how to use that.
You
you
set it on
plant
fire.
a shrub in
Light
it.
one in.
Yes, but what does one do with a sentient shrub exactly?
Do you
You
put it in the
Name
sun
it?
and water it? Have it
Make
guard your
minions?
porch? Who knows? I mean, it'll attack shit.
It'll love you.
I
Like a
shall take
puppy.
the potion of superior healing.
Okay. It will love you. It's true.
Think of it as a vegan puppy.
Very much like a vegan puppy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a goat. I'd have to hold back the urge to eat it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you may not want to be going around awakening shrubs.
Don't eat puppies, vegan or otherwise.
Friggin' goats eat everything. All right. Who's
We
up next?
distribute all this loot, and then Lask eats half of it before we can get back to town to sell it.
Dirk. Dirk is next.
I am the next. I guess I'll do a load of scribbling. Scribing. Sorry.
Scribbling.
What is
Scribbling.
it? Must be a
The,
doctor.
the loot of scribbling. Yes.
With the way you play, that's all it will be.
I am a doctor.
All right.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure the
Kodiak.
Manners chain shirt was supposed to be a Mithril chain shirt.
No, it's manners.
Mariners.
Oh, Mariners.
Yeah.
That's right.
You wear that chainmail shirt, and suddenly you're polite.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a chain shirt that you could wear underneath clothes, normal clothes, basically.
No, the Mariners chain shirt was for swimming. It gave you a swimming speed.
Oh, that's
No, that was supposed to be Mithril. Mithril.
the
chain shirt.
mithril you could.
Well, where's the? I know I gave you Mariners armor though. I don't see it anywhere else on the list.
Yeah, there's the chain shirt. There's the mithril breastplate.
Oh, that's what it
Oh.
was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been smoking the pot of awakening here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you. All right. So Dirk, what did you pick?
The loot of scribbling.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's Todier's turn.
Can't hold it together.
Slash fault.
Thoughts, Todia?
What the hell's an awakened shrub?
It is it's kind of exactly what you was saying. It's kind of like the vegan guard dog.
I'm gonna take that as a present for Henna.
Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Mm.
You plant like any old shrub in it, and within a couple of weeks of it being planted in the pot, it will become sentient and move around on its own volition, and
So
it is considered loyal to the person that planted it.
we would get an awakened shrub, right? That would be the monster that
She'll
we
have
get.
a conversation buddy
Yeah.
then.
After a couple weeks of growing
Mm-hmm.
in it.
All right. I just posted the stat page for an awakened shrub.
the thing. So anyway, Todier picked an awakened shrub, a gift for Henna.
All
Who is
right.
next? Back to the top, right, Gizzard?
Yep.
I'll take the wand of secrets.
Wand of Secrets.
All right. Ascites.
I'll take the potion of necrotic resistance.
Gotcha. You.
Qual feather token swan boat.
Choice. Good choice.
So this scimitar is cursed.
Yeah, it was identified. It is a cursed scimitar.
What does that exactly entail?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and speaking as Gizzard right now, but I will tell you. Let's see. It's a +1 sword, and the curse is that it is possessed by a vengeful spirit. Becoming attuned to it extends the curse to you. As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the sword, keeping it on your person at all times. While attuned to this weapon, you have disadvantage on attack rolls made with weapons other than this one. In addition, while the sword is on your person, you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw whenever you take damage in combat. On a failed save, you must attack the creature that damaged you until you drop to 0 hit points, or it does, or until you can't reach the creature to make a melee attack against it. You can break the curse in the usual ways. Alternatively, casting banishment on the sword forces the vengeful spirit to leave it. It then becomes a +1 weapon with no other properties.
Mm.
So you could just remove the curse if you were to try.
You will try.
How does you try?
You will break the curse, so you will try.
All right.
I'll take the cast off plate armor.
Okay. You is attuning to a cursed weapon.
Well, it's not actually U's turn, so
Yeah, it's not my turn. You just kept saying you, so I'm like, okay.
It's a turn of phrase. How do you
Yes,
turn a phrase?
What does that mean?
And Qual Feather token is taken, right?
Yep.
Yes, I took it.
Okay.
What is that? I just saw Swan Boat, and I'm like,
It makes a swan boat.
it makes a
Oh,
little.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes
Like a little pedal swan boat.
No, it's actually bigger than that.
Oh.
It's like an actual legit ship.
Like
Yeah, isn't it like 8
Yeah,
foot?
it was like an 8 foot long boat. You could
Willy
fit like
Wonka
8
boat?
people on it or something like that. Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
kind of.
driven by a small orange person?
It's, I believe, just follows verbal commands.
Oh, sweet.
Let's dye
Yeah.
Dirk orange and make him do it.
I am not an Oompa Loompa.
He looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Get back here, rodent. Chasing him around with a paint can.
I don't know. Have you ever seen yourself under the hair?
I just imagine him 3 years later, just really fat, and it's like, they promised me chocolate.
All right. So,
Oh, sorry. I guess I'll go off with the I don't know how to pronounce that. Paraf of health.
Periapt.
Very apt of health.
Period.
Yes, it is a disease immunity buff item.
You can eat all the trash you want and not get sick.
It's true.
Is that attunement
Yes.
That's
required?
an attunement, yes.
It is.
Then
I cannot use armor.
22.
Alright, Torier.
Potion of radiant resistance, please.
I see everyone is avoiding the cursed scimitar.
I
Maybe
You
might
mean the
take
perfectly fine +1 weapon?
The perfectly fine +1 weapon? Yes. That's what I mean.
Identify can be cast as a ritual, and it would tell me all of those battles.
I mean, it will be a perfectly good +1 weapon as soon as Lesk decides to, destroy
Can I-
the curse.
Can I cast banishment at my level?
You could also do remove curse.
Right, I'm a cleric.
Oh yeah, I could do cleric shit. Fuck.
Oh yeah, that's only a
I
third
always
level.
just beat the shit out of people.
That's
when I'm in
only a
combat.
third level spell. Oh yeah. I could totally
Tom,
make
so I
this a
gotta-
+1 weapon.
How many hints do I have to throw out there? Dang.
It does less damage than my maul though.
Yeah.
But it is a magic weapon.
We'll just tie it to my knee.
Knee spike, roundhouse kick, forearm claw. Gonna get a throat rip in there. That's gonna be you.
Nobody wants to take a roundhouse kick to the face when I'm wearing these bad boys.
Alright, so Gizzard. back up to you. There are very few things left. It is the scimitar, the Mayor's chain shirt, which allows you to swim.
It's a
smoldering
weapon I
breastplate.
can't use or armor I can't use.
You can sell it. Just take
You can.
them.
These, there are a number of magical items here that you could sell. Like the Mariner's chain shirt would probably go for quite a bit. Just make sure you label it as your inventory as like sell at earliest convenience.
All right, I'll go with that. I need money anyway. I'm a wizard.
I'll take the scimitar if nobody else is going to do it.
And
I want
I will remove that curse for you as soon as I can. Alright, you.
The only item I wanted was just taken because I have 0 use for any armor. I don't
For the
even want
still
to
the
sell it.
smoldering blessed.
Well, hold
Smolder-
on. You have light armor proficiency, yeah?
I can't change armor. It's built into my.
No, that's not how
My
Warforged
skin.
worked.
Yeah,
Yes.
You can change what armor you are integrated with, including
sure about
magical
that?
armor. I play
Yeah,
as
yeah,
a
yeah.
Warforged.
It's because there were two different kinds of Warforged, remember? One of them has 3 different armor modes,
Hmm.
just standard, you can't wear armor. The one that you are is the one or the better version. You can integrate actual armor over the course of a short rest into your frame. It can't be taken off of you that way and shit.
Dang
But
it,
then
Kurt.
it's like +1 to your AC as well. So whatever the armor is, +1. I think, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the breastplate is 14 plus Dex modifier and does
Well-
not give disadvantage to stealth, as well as being magical. You could make yourself smoke at any point in time. I don't know, maybe.
That's perfect.
Well, it would be, but I'm pretty sure you have proficiency in light armor.
It is a medium piece of armor.
Even the chain shirt. I thought the chain shirt was light, so I guess I take it back. Never mind.
Wait,
Bum,
so is it?
bum,
Or is
bum,
it
bum,
not?
bum, bum. The chain shirt is a medium armor, apparently. I just looked it
Oh.
up.
Hmm. Yeah, the only thing that are light is padded leather and studded.
And just straight leather.
Hmm.
Oh, this does me no good. I'll pass.
Well, that's only because someone else already took the studded leather armor. But that's okay.
That's been me.
You need to be well armored when you, stab people in the back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Shall we just keep the other things just on hand and sell them at our earliest convenience?
You can put them in my bag of holding.
I mean, most of this is going in a bag of holding for another.
Portable hole.
Or my
Never
chest.
see it again. Why would we shove items into your heart?
I'm so glad I'm not the only one just picturing us sticking a plate of armor in him.
Seppuku.
Has anyone else noticed that something has happened to use voice box?
Yes.
He seems to be making completely different sounds than normal.
Evolved.
Yes.
Quick, someone chop him in the throat.
How do you
Make
think
sure
you
it's not
talk
permanent.
after a couple hundred years?
No.
He ate steak yesterday, so.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it to a guy.
What was that thing you ordered yesterday? Was it some kind of chicken or something?
It was chicken, yes.
And you said you would never get that again?
It was gross.
Yeah.
All right, so you have divided the loot, and now it is down to your prisoner and your freed captives, and leaving this area.
I say we
So, quick
interrogate.
question. The Dagger of Warning gives me advantage on initiative checks. Is there something I have to do in my character sheet to keep that active, or just remember it?
Uh, well, let me take a peek. That is a decent question, I guess. What were you saying, SITs?
I say we interrogate the prisoner.
Yes, for sure. I rolled that. Ignore that. Yeah, you're just gonna have to roll it twice. Well, actually, you know what kind of sucks is with our custom initiative, that doesn't even work. Yeah, it does. It's gonna give your group advantage on initiative as long as you're in it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We all get advantage.
Well, yeah, it's
Oh,
like I
nice.
asked for 1d20 from each side. You guys will actually get 2d20 because, yeah, I mean, as long as someone's attuned to that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So, anywho, interrogating the prisoner. Yeah, he is a unconscious, rust brown dragonborn, stripped of his gear, tied up.
Hey, Dirk, slap him in the face till he wakes up.
And slap him in the face till he wakes up.
All right, it takes like, a half dozen slaps. And he's like, ow, 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 get off me, you fucking freak.
I continue to keep slapping him.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he cries in protest for a while, and then he realizes that it doesn't really hurt that much and he's dragonborn.
Take me to your leader.
He's like, never.
I keep slapping him in the face.
Never. Torture me as much as you want. Take my life. I will never betray my master.
Should I make him eat my tail?
I have jokes. Do you want to hear them?
No.
Great.
Guys, can I
What species are you?
Can I eat
He's-
that foot?
What'd you say?
Can I eat his foot?
Uh,
I just want to start eating the talons off of his foot.
what is your alignment?
I'm just interested. I'm not
The
trying
answer
to
is
hurt-
almost never going to be no in D&D.
I want
But think carefully about what you're doing.
I know. I don't want to hurt him. I just want to start eating the talons off of his foot.
Like you're
Like the
trimming his
claws.
toenails with your mouth?
I want to eat the
Weird.
claws off of his toes so that so he's not sharp anymore.
Okay. You're chewing on his toenails. All right.
This is the weirdest interrogation I've ever seen.
Yes, it's weird. There's Dirk, who's a little raccoon dude on his chest slapping him, and Toadie's at his feet, literally like chewing on his toes.
And you was gonna tell jokes.
He starts bucking and kicking, but he's all tied up and shit. He's like, get off me, you freaks! Ah!
I could sing a song.
Know any good one?
Yeah. There was the big tiger.
Ah, dear God, no! Anything, no!
Ah, it's beautiful. Keep going.
He's gonna start taking some psychic damage real quick.
I'd like to start
Just a little
massaging
bit.
only his left shoulder.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna massage only his left shoulder.
What? I don't get it. All the singing and all the bereavement is going on. Okay, you're gonna
I was-
break him psychologically. This is great. I'm gonna give him a wisdom saving throw real quick after like 20 minutes of this.
I was like gonna pull out like the staff, the adder, like and I'll just put this right back.
No,
They've got it covered.
Can I do my jokes for him?
Yeah, do it.
I make him smell my tail.
Okay. Why was the cow afraid?
No! Ah, why?
He was a coward.
Ah! Ah!
So who's ever gonna make him smell the toe? I'm going to use prestidigitation to make it smell as horrible as possible.
Okay, you guys are really good at torture.
And now one we all know. Come on, sing
Gizzard has
along.
an excuse.
All right, so he's like, stop anything. I'll tell you anything. Just stop. No more. He's crying and bawling like a baby. He's bleeding out of his ears.
I want to do one final thing. I take out one of my swords, wave it in front of his face, and very crazily go, "So, how about it, guys? Which eye should I pop out?"
Take the third one.
Ooh, the third one.
You can't tell if this is making it, better or worse, but you can tell that there's blood in his tears.
Which day of the week is a chicken's least favorite?
Oh, please, no.
Friday.
He lets out a long, depraved scream.
All right, guys. I think he's good.
How
I just
is he looking right now?
I mean, he's crying blood and screaming for mercy and, shit like that. What do you want?
Does he look like he could take a little bit amount of damage, not just die?
He's a captive. Do your thing.
Before we do ask any questions,
What does Mind Sliver do again?
It's cantrip, and target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. The spell's damage increases when you reach certain levels by 1d6, so it's 2d6 since I'm past 5th level.
Okay, I guess roll me some damage. Yeah, all right. Yeah, there's like an ethereal spike that drives into his cranium, and more blood flows from his ears, and he lets out another scream. Jesus, you guys are dark.
I guess at this point, I ask Rascal to cast his Zone of Truth.
No, I have another joke.
And
Okay.
we can start interrogating him for questions, rather than interrogating him to interrogate him.
What was the goal of the detective duck?
Give me a second to pull up his stat block.
I mean, honestly, Gizzard's just having a little bit of fun getting a little bit of revenge on this person.
Hey, we didn't really hurt him. We just
No, Gizzard hurt him.
Well, yeah, Gizzard hurt him. Everybody else switches.
Gizzard has fair reason to hurt him.
I mean, Derek's just acting crazy at this point.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the punchline.
All right, so Rascal says the Circle of Truth has taken effect. Actually, all of you go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Wisdom, finally, my best saving throw roll.
Oh boy.
Well, Lesk and Todier don't feel compelled to tell the truth, but everyone else cannot tell a lie. Oh, Gizzard. You clicked
Completely
on-
insecure
to
when I was
on your
12.
character sheet. It's next to your like stats and shit. Above skills.
Would that really have anything to do with my character? Because I really have no moral fibers.
Well, the truth, as you understand it, still has to be spoken while you're under the effect of the spell.
Sweet.
Nice.
Sweet. I
Do
have
you at
to
least
tell
have
the
optic
truth.
fiber?
What?
So
Of the truth, I say, Turtle's tail
Does you have
stinks.
optic fiber?
Yes.
All right, Gizzard is not affected by the spell. Dirk is, you is, and Ascites is. And Rascal says the prisoner cannot lie. Ask her questions.
What was
Dirk.
the goal of the detective duck?
Oh my gosh.
The goal of what?
The detective duck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To quack the case, of course.
He just cries.
I may start crying.
Dirk gets off of his chest finally and goes, "All right, number one. Is there any Remarasses around here?"
Yeah, somewhere.
Do you know how close?
No.
Hmm. Hey guys, your turn.
How about locations of lairs, supply routes, structure of your organization, or anything useful like that, you know?
What do you want me to answer first?
The duck.
The duck goes back, damn it! Ah!
Are there any other nearby outposts?
About 20 miles up the mountain range is the only base that I've known working with the army.
He sounds
It was
like
our mother base for our sliver. It's the research lab. A vast fortress inside the mountain.
Tell me, Dragonborn, where is the Dragon Master residing?
I don't know. I swear.
Is there anyone at this outpost that would know?
Yeah. If you're really unlucky, you'll find the boss there. Sometimes he comes in and helps with the research.
What does he look like?
Well, you know, the boss.
I put my claw on his shoulder at the base of his neck and just stick my talons in, or my claws in just enough for him to feel them. That's no very good description.
I'm sorry. Well, it's hard because when sometimes boss is big dragon, obviously big dragon. Sometimes he's a really little guy.
A little guy, huh?
Most don't call him that though. Mostly hairless. Favors like a white coat and glasses.
You have more than one boss?
Well, there is a chain of command, but
Who's in charge of the lab?
What?
Dragon Master in charge of the lab or someone else?
Some of the higher ranking generals reside inside the laboratory.
Those two dragons that came by earlier, where were they going?
One was going to collect tribute from the recently reconquered Bearfolk capital. One was going to a third location that has not been disclosed to me.
Where did they take the tribute?
Undisclosed location. They don't tell me. He starts sweating.
So you don't know where the tribute goes to, but you know where the tribute comes from.
Yeah, sometimes they ferry it through the laboratory. There's an underground river that boats come up and down.
I'm gonna lick the sweat off of his face.
God, you guys are fucking creepy.
I was just gonna do the classic poison him a little bit and tell him we'll heal him if he doesn't tell us what to say. You know.
I don't want to hurt him.
He's not even trying to lie. He's just trying to come up with an answer that'll please you guys.
I'll tell you another joke.
I don't want to hurt him physically.
Please, no! Not the comedy! Anything but the comedy! Stab me again!
I have an idea, Dragonborn. Be careful how you answer the next question. Do you want to live?
I mean, yeah?
Dragonborn,
He wants to live.
you
yes.
come with us. You help
Already
us. You help us. We let you live. But you cross us. Then Gizzard the wizard we found in the blizzard, you will be all his. Think hard, Dragonborn.
Oh,
We kill you now,
that does
we
sound
kill
a little
you later,
lovely.
or you work with us. You help us. We find Dragon Master. And you go your way.
He just nods, tied up.
Do you happen to have any useful skills or abilities?
He's like, well, I'm a soldier.
He knows the layout. He knows the command. I don't think he's that smart myself. Just speaking the truth, of course. So we got two options
And I
of
don't
death
think he's
and
a
one
great
option of life.
architect either.
He doesn't appreciate good music, I can tell you that.
He doesn't like jokes.
What do you say, guys? We kill him now, we make him help us, or we give him to Gizzard?
If he lets,
And I'm just asking the Dragonborn.
Him what? Sorry?
Oh, I was asking the dragon guy, which choice do you want?
I'm just gonna kind of kneel down right next to him and just rotate my head 90 degrees and just look at him.
just
so
sit
weird.
down, facing away from him, and just slowly
He's
start.
like, will my
looking at
torment
him.
never end? My only wish in life was to serve my master. And you folk come along and ruin it with your demonic magic ways.
I did not come along. You kidnapped me.
He just stares at you hatefully. Demonic wizard.
This used to be my
I was
village.
perfectly fine to mind my own business. You interrupted my life. This is your just desserts.
You would have gotten your just desserts for practicing magic, had I had my way.
I
I'm gonna
put my
kill you, master.
I put my second claw on the other side of his neck.
Ow, 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 I'm sorry, I'm
and
sorry.
extend the claws, and I whisper very gently in his ear, you know, that's not the answer I want to hear. But if you choose to take this path, I'll leave you and the gizzard alone. Now, what's it going to be, Dragonborn?
He's like, on second thought, I really deserve to die. My master will never forgive me. What have I
More
done?
jokes.
You demonic
it
magic
is.
users have twisted and perverted my words against me.
If you
Yep.
get us there, we'll take care of your master. You won't need to worry about him.
I will never help you. I'll betray you at any chance. Oh, shit. He shuts up real quick. He's like,
Eh.
or Rascal's like, oh yeah, he must have forgot he was telling the truth.
Well, fellas, I say we leave him to Gizzard.
In the blizzard.
Shall we
I
go
really
outside for a moment while Gizzard has a nice heart-to-heart talk with him?
Oh no, I
Only-
want to watch. Why would I
Oh,
not watch?
Only if I get to tell one more joke.
I'll leave the room immediately.
I'm going
Wanted
with
to
him.
watch until you said that. Okay, so what?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said something else.
Oh no, I'm just waiting.
Tell your joke.
Okay. What do you call two birds in love?
What?
Tweethearts.
Well, that joke just killed him. That was it. That was the
falls over.
that was the
That was-
straw
that
that
was
broke
the
the
killing
camel's
blow?
neck. He starts foaming out of his mouth
Oh
and just dies.
man, I didn't even get to use alter self to just psychologically torment him more.
No, but you, your joke book has now become a fucking magic item that allows you to cast vicious mockery as a cantrip. So have fun with that, I guess.
Also,
You sure it's not a cursed item? do I have to
I mean,
undo
it
two
is-
cursed items?
it is cursed, or like accursed, but not
It's-
cursed.
It's a curse to the hearers.
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, but that's incredibly useful though.
You
For
joked
casting a
him at
cantrip.
death.
yeah,
know,
there's
I
a
could
dead
cast-
dragonborn on the floor.
I could cast Speak with Dead, and you could keep telling your jokes to him.
Oh my god, good.
Death is not the end for him.
You guys are twisted as shit.
Like,
I'm gonna have to
meanwhile,
reevaluate your guys' alignments.
I took no part in this torture and interrogating.
meanwhile, in the world
I
of
s-
dead souls, hey,
do it.
what are you doing here? I got killed by jokes. Oh, really? I was killed by a giant bug.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the afterlife, like DBZ, you know, sometimes it just cuts to the fucking afterlife and they're like fighting a dragon or something. They're hanging out by a pool of blood, whatever. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and take our first break. We'll come back at about 10 after.
After that interrogation, I think we need to take a vacation.
You guys pulled out all the stops. Holy shit. So
I was
You guys
thinking
are
we'd have
s-
to
oh.
use this guy in order to like speak with Dead or something, because he'd never give the answers, and we just like try and.
I thought you had revivify.
I have revivify.
I was
I'm
like,
not going to
revive.
use. I'm not going to revivify one of these people.
Yeah, do it.
No.
you just want someone to test your joke book out on.
Yes.
Anyway,
I
And
may
after-
not approve of your cruel interrogation methods. They were still the people that destroyed my hometown.
Fair enough.
I'll turn the other cheek this time. A blind eye. Anyway, when we come back, we'll go over travel or tonight's rest and travel. It's about a week back. Righto. So the group then packs up and starts heading back towards the fortress.
How far away is the research facility from the fortress? Would be
Well, let's take a peek at my handy dandy map here. So, you are currently here, and the location is here. Actually, he said. I know he said 20 miles away, but I meant much further. It's down that mountain range a ways. You actually recognizes the location as roughly around the same place that he once assaulted.
Yeah, I suppose it might be better to go back to the fortress for now. Maybe see if we can. How long has it been since we've left the fortress? Would the buildings be done growing?
By the time you get back, yes.
Cool. Yeah, maybe we could start.
If you remember, your trip there was actually reduced because you planned your expedition in the war room.
Mm-hmm.
So you're actually looking at like 10 days or something like that back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a recent blizzard tore through the land, so there's that. Anywho, so you guys pack up and you start trudging through the snow back the way you came. Gizzard, you didn't come this way, obviously. This is new to you. But,
Oh yeah, what about the other people that we rescued?
I have no idea.
yeah, no, fuck. What were their names again? Scribe?
Rascal and
Character
Was it
name?
Greg?
Gary.
Gary?
Gary.
That's right. Yeah, no, they're with you. They need a place to go at the very least to recollect themselves.
We are fairly close to what looks like the capital of Ursina.
Yeah, did you catch what I said about that though?
It is down the mountain, and blizzard tore through the place.
No,
Did you say something else?
during the interrogation.
Yeah, it's they took it over from the Barefoot.
Oh. That's not good.
So yeah, there's that.
So they took over the entire country, or just the capital?
Well, the information that you got said the capital, but you didn't ask more than that. You really don't know what their state is right now.
My Duncan senses are tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Duskin senses.
Yeah.
He wants a donut.
I really could go for a honey glazed donut right now. And some Mountain Dew.
Right. Well, I mean, you know the General Duskin was stationed along the thorned wall that is protecting from, the Highlands. But that was the last you saw of him, and that was a while ago now. Almost a couple months now.
Hey! Oh, is Rascal still with us or no?
Yes. Along with the rabbit folk, Gregor. Sorry. Oh, I keep wanting to say that. I don't know why. Gary.
When's the last time you saw Duskin?
Maybe about a month ago. That seems about right.
Still defending the wall?
Yeah, he was.
Things seem to be kind of hectic in the Ursina country.
Yeah. That must have hit after I left. It sounds pretty troubling, though. If the capital fell, then that means that the supply lines have been cut. So, that's very troubling.
I almost wonder if that's more pressing. That would be more pressing than what we were doing.
We lose the contract.
How do we know the contract's still? If the people who are going to pay out our contract are even still alive?
Mm-hmm.
I still say we should do the contract regardless. Because
Salmon's
unless we
Run.
can
Salmon's Run was not the capital.
It wasn't, but that was simply where we got the job. That doesn't mean that they were there.
You don't. Yeah, you don't know about the state of your benefactor. You could try and use some means to figure it out, or when you get back, send messengers to figure out the state of affairs, or I don't know, do something magical. Hell, there's an information broker in between you and your base that you could go and see.
testing?
There is? Wait.
I mean, he's not very pleasant to deal with.
Can anybody?
Oh, right. The people that set up tolls. Yes, we
Hello?
can hear you, Dirk.
We can
Oh.
hear you.
Why are we recording?
We are?
No, it's a joke.
No, what I was going to say is, well, in particular, we can't really do anything to help out the nation, anyways. Not till we get things settled here.
Sure, you're not exactly in a position of power. Any force that would have been able to take over the capital of Ursina and overpower the Bear King himself and his forces would have to be pretty big and likely backed by dragons, plural.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to divert the current course of the campaign and go and do that, certainly can. You know, this is D&D. But you are an adventuring company, relatively small, and we're talking about massive, like, land forces. So you may need to grow your forces, is all I'm saying.
I think I have an idea.
What's your idea?
It's a very
Oh
terrible,
boy.
but I think we should recruit that dragon to our side.
No. You're talking about the dragon that we need to steal its eggs for somebody that we don't even know who's alive at this point. You're talking about that dragon. That dragon?
Yes.
No.
Well, if you need to check in on someone, I can. If you give me a little bit of information about them, I can check in on them for you.
A little bit of information. All right. So he's the boss of the people that captured you and imprisoned you and almost starved you. Probably were going to kill you at some point. Is that enough information?
Most definitely.
Yeah. You want to talk to him?
Well, you were saying that there was a job you had to do, and you don't know if the person you were doing the job
Oh.
for.
We have no
I can
idea
look
who
in on
asked
that
us.
person.
We have no idea who asked us to
It's
steal the dragon's eggs.
the person at the Slayers Guild in Salmon's Run.
They simply gave us the quest. We don't know exactly who was responsible for putting it out there.
Well,
Yeah. So,
I mean-
there are magical options for this, but it requires a person that is familiar with the recipient, right? So your new wizard is actually out of the question. However, like I said, Han, the ancient and terrible ogre lich of the mountain, has a crystal ball that he utilized during your last question, or your last visit, to find the answers that you were seeking, which in that case was the location of your fortress.
We have plenty of magical items now. We could probably ask him again for more information. I don't know if he would be willing to tell us the exact location of the dragon's nest or how high of a price that would be. We might have to work on that.
Well, you don't want to go knocking at his door half-cocked for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk just kind of sit in the corner.
Well, I wanted to talk to him.
We wants to kill him.
You want to kill a lot of people, as well as start a lot of fires. Those are the two things I've learned from being in contact with you.
But there's a reason here.
Well, I mean,
What do you mean by he wants to start a lot of fires? Is
you'll
it
learn.
more
You'll
than
figure
just
it out.
cooking and keeping warm?
He's a
Sometimes fire very effective.
Are we talking about a situation where he should not be left alone in battle?
Don't hand him a torch if you value your feathers.
Don't worry. Never cooked a towel before.
You singe one feather, and I will make you bald.
Well, if I singe one, you have no feathers. But don't worry, Al. No fire from me. Just don't make me.
So what's the consensus there? I need like a destination.
Let's go back to the fortress.
The fortress.
Rest sound.
Okay. Very well. So it's about a 10-day journey back. It's taking a little bit longer now. Your refresher in the war room is worn off, and the snow is deeper than when you came. It's a little bit more treacherous. You're constantly looking out for anything that might start a avalanche or any terrifying mountain creatures.
I'd definitely be keeping an ear out and flying most of the time.
Right. The end of the first day comes quickly enough. Nothing too terrible happens during the day. Just, cold mountain travel. Those of you, everyone can take a long rest. The wizard can change his spells if he wants to, things of that nature. The next day,
that first night, one definitely gonna ritual cast tiny hut, and I do also want to attune to that dagger of warning.
Okay. So your tiny hut, that's the first time anyone in the party has seen that one. That's cool.
Do I need to explain what it does?
For the show, go ahead and talk about your first casting.
All right, so basically I'm going to be spending about 10 minutes or so clearing out a space and then just kind of making a somewhat runic magic circle and muttering under my breath while I'm going about it. And when I finish it off, it becomes this white dome, and up to 8 creatures, up to 8 medium creatures can be in there, and it lasts for 8 hours. It's basically temperature controlled, and nothing except the aisle out in can come in.
Secure lodgings. Look at that. Todier, your camp craft tells you that this is a safe place to camp.
I'm looking at the description, and it's actually all the way underground too. It's a sphere. It describes it as a dome, but then it shows a picture of a 10-foot sphere as the range.
Right on. So yeah, it's a secure, temperature-controlled environment, and it's even camouflaged, so that's cool. Yeah, so you make camp that night, and it's actually warm, comfortable. Your bedrolls are not covered in snow when you wake up. That's actually really great.
If I remember correctly, it also has dim light
Dim light. Oh yeah, for sure.
on the inside.
Here's the great thing is you guys don't have any more firewood. It is freezing cold outside. So this is actually preventing you from acquiring cold exhaustion. So the next day, there is a point where those of you who are perceptive pick out several large forms over a nearby ridgetop. They make an appearance, see about a dozen heads, and then they back off. And that's the last you see of them. Unless you do something else. But other than that, your day goes without incident.
Are they recognizable heads?
Give me a perception check.
I was gonna say, can we recognize them as more cult members, or
Sorry, I'm not looking at my screen right now. What'd you get?
is actually Lesk doing remove curse?
No, there was Gizzard and Dirk. Yeah, you're not sure what the forms were. They looked big. Maybe even shaggy. Although you really didn't catch a very good glimpse of it.
Son of a bitch.
But they seem to have backed off of you. So, kind of a moot point unless you're looking for trouble. That night, camp goes as usual. The dome is put up. You guys huddle. Probably have some very good conversation. Gizzard being a new party member and everyone having very cool new stuff that they gathered from their most recent, trial. Do we want to roleplay some of that or just go into the travel mode?
Hey, Gizzard. That was cool when you did the 90-degree turn. Can you make your head turn further?
I swivel my head the full 270 degrees, I believe it is.
No. Is it three?
Is it three? It's like 340 or 3.
It's completely around.
Yeah, almost completely around.
And then just
Slightly turn my shoulders to look them in the eye.
That could be useful.
When someone goes to snap your neck.
Can somebody snap your neck?
Then again, when they
it's free.
What'd you say, Dirk?
Can somebody snap your neck?
I mean, all I gotta
do is click with it.
Do you want to see my trick?
Sure, why not?
Everyone was a liar in the mountain.
Yeah, I want to remind everybody that Ascites is a bobcat, and his singing is just absolutely atrocious.
I'd like to cast deafness on myself
I find it soothing.
immediately.
Oh, Lesk sleeps with no problem tonight.
I cast lesser restoration and remove it.
That's so great.
I'll show you my real trick now. Even though we're inside a tiny hut, I move to a corner and I attempt to hide.
There is nowhere for you to hide.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. I can hide under a pillow if I want to.
Okay, so you're trying to do like a fucking stealth trick where you're going to disappear and like use people in this dome, which is really cramped, as cover and just disappear from sight. Okay. Give me a stealth check.
And then show up on the other side of him.
All right, give me that stealth check with disadvantage. As you're in full view and it's well lit. Watch him still get like 25.
What happened here?
29. Yeah, so
Wow.
so check it out. You know, like in Bugs Bunny cartoons when someone steps behind like the narrowest tree and then pops out of like another equally impossible to hide behind tree? That's pretty much the trick he pulls off here. Where he steps behind Toadier and then reappears on the other side before anyone can see him move.
Ooh. What's your trick, Dirt? It doesn't
I
involve
can fly.
farting, does it?
Yeah, he immediately like starts levitating off the ground and going upside down, walking on the roof of the dome and shit.
I have a cool thing that I can do, but I'm saving that for later.
Oh, come on.
You want to see something just absolutely amazing?
Well, now I gotta know what it is.
I'm honestly
a little surprised no one else has said anything about it or anything.
Dirk, come over here.
Dirk, come over here.
What? Why?
Just it's been bugging me for a while. Come
over here.
over here.
I reluctantly come to him.
Okay.
I
I'm going to
reach
my hand out,
put it over
by his ear, and use prestidigitation to make a trinket that looks like a little wooden banana or something, just like a little wooden fruit, and just be like,
This
"This has been in your ear the whole time, and no one has said a word about it."
Wow. Actually, I think I can hear a little better.
That's impossible.
Guys, why didn't you tell me I had this in my ear the whole time? I
You
look
did not.
ridiculous.
You are fooled.
It disappears.
It disappears after like 12 seconds.
That banana was a banana phony.
What can you do, you?
You sees through magic. I tell jokes. Do you want to hear one?
Oh,
I heard a lot the other day.
So, yes.
Dirk just immediately goes, "Go ahead and tell one," and then flies off.
Goes out of the dome into the blizzard, or then winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
can I hide myself from you right now?
Why shouldn't you tell a secret on a farm?
Rascal's like, why?
Because the potatoes have eyes and the corn have ears.
Yeah.
Can we set that thing on fire?
Choose a target.
Oh, vicious mockery, I forgot.
It can be any target that can hear you within 30 feet.
Choose
I'm
a
asleep at the
target?
moment. I can't be a target, right?
Unfortunately, you can.
Oh, unfortunate.
But, I mean, I'd say you'd have advantage on your
The
save.
funny thing is, because if that does deal damage to him, that would wake anyone who's sleeping.
This area up, and then we all get advantage on it.
Go ahead and
within
choose a
30
target.
feet?
Everyone but Dirk. He flew off as soon as he told you to read a joke.
Why don't we leave it up to fate? Why don't
Do it to me.
why don't we have some people just roll a d20, whoever gets the lowest?
For clarification, Dirk will turn right back around in about 5 seconds.
I'm sure you will.
Oh,
Just so you know, I can change the outside of the dome to any color or shade like that, and I've been matching it to the snow and environment.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, it looks like Gizzard got hit. So give me a wisdom saving throw, Gizzard. What is your charisma?
I think it's a 12. Yeah, it's a 12.
So that'd be +1.
All right. Well, you save, so no damage.
At least there's that.
I mean, you're about to sleep it off anyway, but it would have been hilarious.
ODA, what's your trick?
He tells jokes too.
I'm gonna go outside and summon my astral arms and not target anybody with the thing, obviously. And I'm just gonna grab. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 5 snowballs, and I'm gonna start juggling them with all my arms, and then I'm gonna throw each one in all their faces. Or, I mean,
You can't because you're outside the
no,
dome.
I want to go. I'm gonna go back inside and start juggling them with you guys, and then just
Gotcha.
throw them in their
All right.
chests. Maybe not their faces. I want to
Give me a dexterity-based performance. So just hold on. Let me see your character sheet.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics would work. Yeah, sure. Not your best work. The snowballs are juggled good enough, but like your accuracy while doing it is a little bit off, and you missed most of your shots.
In the middle of it, I want to cast. Hold on. Let's see. I want to cast Minor Illusion and change one of the snowballs into a knife.
Into a what?
Into a knife.
Oh, for sure. Who does the knife get thrown at?
Oh no! While he's juggling the snowballs, I want one to transform into a knife while he's juggling it.
Oh, that's why it's an 11.
I'm not gonna throw that one.
Hiccuped.
I'm not gonna throw that.
Who hasn't shown off a trick yet? I think that's everybody. No, Leska's sleeping.
Hey, Derek, slap Lask in the face.
I have a serious question to ask myself. Do I want to live?
I didn't say slap him hard.
This is a good question to ask yourself.
Just wake yourself up. Wake him up. Wake him up.
Dude, he like thunder waved a whole bunch of wargs. I'm not gonna wake. No.
Hyenas.
Oh, yeah.
He's not gonna thunder wave the whole party.
Or will he? No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna go back outside and I'm gonna make a fucking snow angel with 10-foot wings with my tentacles before they go away.
Yeah, about that time, Rascal, while you guys are arguing about it, goes over to Lesk and slaps him. Like, hey!
I'm going to Thunderous Rebuke at max damage and push him 10 feet away.
Oh, shit. Okay, fair. Let me just go to his character sheet real quick. I just pulled it out of the archive.
16 damage.
Did you just kill him?
Is that a Constitution saving throw?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Aw,
look at that.
All right.
He
Only
makes
8
it.
damage. Only 8 damage.
Does he still get thrown back?
Wait. You can use your action to cause the creature to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed saving throw and half as much damage on a 6. Okay, so he still takes damage, therefore he still gets pushed back. As long as I deal damage, I can push him back.
Gotcha. So he actually gets thrown out of the bubble when this happens and lands in a sizzling pile in the snow. Like, what the fuck?
What was that? Who hit me?
He grabs his hammer and stands up, activates his shield, starts hovering around him. Mind you, this is like the second night you guys have ever spent safe in the wilderness. So it's a new experience. Oh, Rascal shortly comes back in and is like, asshole!
Hold on. Real quick. DM question. So, does who I choose can come and go out of the dome? Can that only be set at the casting, or can I change that?
You can change it at will.
I'm gonna not let him back in the dome for a couple of seconds first.
Rascal?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah, no, he walks nose first into the bubble. He's like, what the fuck, guys? And you can hear him. He's on the bubble like, hey, it's cold out here. Dicks. I was just doing what he said. Shit. Ascites. Come on, man. Stick up for me here.
You didn't have to.
Well, he didn't have to cast Thunder Push or Thunder Burp or whatever it was he cast.
All right, Les, I think I'm starting to get the idea of the situation.
Why in the hell would you hit me while I was sleeping? You've seen me do that multiple times.
You missed all the fun.
Seen that, Rascal says. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Suppose you haven't seen that.
Well, I guess he was laid rascal flat.
You let Rascal back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as they let Rascal back in, I immediately go,
So how was your trip?
Short and sour.
Sorry.
Cold.
It's
Welcome back.
self-defense
Hey,
mechanism.
that's okay. As long as you show us your trick. That one doesn't count. That one hurt.
So my trick was Summon Celestial, which is a new spell that I got. I was like, oh yeah. Oh no, I want this. However, it kind of cost 500 gold to cast.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, just do something to impress these guys. It doesn't have to be, like your biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, Ascites just hid.
I did cast Remove Curse, so
Tell him a joke.
It's true.
I did remove the curse from the.
Yeah.
the
He's
curse.
over here like, I'm not a trained monkey. You've seen me do stuff.
What haven't we seen you do?
So while we're all now just sitting around talking, I'm going to be holding the
Ruby of
Ruby of the War Mage to the Dagger of Warning
for about 10 minutes.
for about 10 minutes so it fuses into it, and I can then use it as my spellcasting focus.
Okay. You put
Oh,
that in what? Sorry? The dagger. Oh, the dagger, yeah.
and I guess I'll be attuning to my health of, but whatever that thing was.
Periaptive health.
Yes, that.
It's a necklace. It's a necklace.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'll put
I'm gonna sit in the corner, or it's like a dome. I'm gonna sit in my little spot and play with my tinderbox and look at Gizzard and smile.
Creepy. All right, cool. So
I'm going to go ahead and press digitation, the whole tinderbox to ignite.
oh shit, that's actually something you can do.
Tinder in the what?
Your Tinder ignites inside the tinderbox while you're playing with it and staring at it menacingly.
I use magic. I can light fires from a distance.
Yeah, it does. Is not something that you wouldn't be startled by for sure. It's like you're
Yeah.
playing with it in your hand, and then all of a sudden, it starts burning. The flint and steel is obviously still fine, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, with that awkwardness and exchange out of the way, we're going to go ahead and continue our travel. Minor events happen, but the biggest event that happens comes a couple more days down the road when you come across the way station, or I guess the toll section. Fuck, what was I calling it? It's like a toll road, right? For Han Hundwig?
Fun.
Yes, the Ogre Lich's minions man it. Ogres and other bestial races are collecting a toll. This was a 200 gold toll, if I remember correctly.
It was what?
Yeah,
I think it was.
was.
200, and then there were 2 of these way stations on your way to your location.
Actually, no, I think we overpaid them at both the stations to get some
We did.
information about the area.
I gave
Okay.
them like 50 gold each when it was like so much cheaper.
Yeah, I don't think it was 200 gold expensive.
I know it was either 200 or 100.
It was 100. It was
100?
100, and then Dirk was trying to flatter, so he did
Gotcha.
another 100.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, that's where
Oh,
the
that's what it
200
was, yeah. So yeah, anyway, they want another 100 gold.
So I
That's
do the same thing I did last time. I just overcharge it out of my own wallet.
Right? So
Oh, and this time,
Yeah.
let's tell them that if they meet any wanderers that need a place to go, our fortress location. Get some advertising out in the world.
All right.
Yeah, but we just destroyed a Dragonborn outpost. Might
Well-
not want to advertise here.
They didn't. That the Dragonborn don't know it was us. We just happen to own a magical fortress
Well, that's true.
out in the middle of this mountain range.
you guys tangled with some of the dragons.
I rode a
They
wyvern.
tangle with me first.
Anyway, yeah, we know about your little fortress. Information is power.
Well, if you see any more wanderers that need a place to hunker down or looking for work, there's a great place to send them.
Right. So the stretch in between the 2 gates that you have to pass through is pretty safe. And that takes up another like 4 days of your travel. When you pay or get to another way station, and the scene is pretty similar. They want another 100 gold. Dirk wants to pay more.
Yes.
God knows this kid doesn't know what money's good for.
He is a raccoon, by the way.
Yeah. Are you trying to use this as a way to get information right now, or?
No. As far as the overpaying part, I mean that's subconsciously a little token to Dirtle. No matter what they do, he always overpays, and that's kind of stuck with him. So
one of the ogres says, "Hey, you guys are pretty loaded, huh?"
Generous.
No.
I'm a wizard. I'm always poor.
Do you want to hear a joke?
You don't want to hear a joke.
I love jokes.
Oh no.
No, he's gonna die. Don't do it.
I cast Sanctuary really quickly.
Okay. What kind of jokes are you into?
I don't know.
You're
Okay.
gonna regret this.
What noise do you hear when a cow breaks the sound barrier?
What noise? Sound barrier. What's a sound barrier?
It's when you run so fast and you run faster than the speed of sound. It's a very complex thing.
I don't know what.
Kaboom.
Cool. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sucky Dennis coming your way.
From you for the sanctuary.
in order to actually target these guys.
Yeah, this guy. It was like you guys are turning to go, and it was the last guy at the gate. You know, this big old ogre wearing hide armor, got a big old like notched club.
Ah,
All right,
big
so
fan.
yeah, your magic, inadvertent as it is, does not target the ogre. In fact, it needs to choose a different target. So who does the magic affect you?
Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 5.
1d6
I'll
minus one.
do I'll do a 1d6, and if it's a 1, it's Lesk. If it's 2, it's Dirk. If it's 3, it's Ascites. If it's 4, it's Todier. If it's 5, it's Gizzard. If it's 6,
Rascal.
It'd still be Gizzard.
it's Rascal. Sorry,
Oh.
Todier.
Who?
That's
Tony.
me.
3.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
If y'all don't hear anything from Ethan in the next week, I had nothing to do with it.
Give me 1d4 damage. Sorry, 2d4 damage. All right, you deals 4 damage to Ascites with his joke. Psychic damage. This one got under your skin. It's like, ow, wow, that actually hurt my brain. What the fuck?
You know, if you get it hot enough, metal will burn.
Speaking of hot, I know a joke about a dragon. Do you want to hear it?
No, Kamara, you don't want metal to burn.
With the lion, he tried to eat me. And I jumped off a big rock onto
And the party makes its
the
way down the mountain while drowning out used jokes.
I thought the ogre was trying to tell us something, though.
Was he?
He walked up and he was like, "You're pretty loaded, huh?" And then we almost psychicked, and then we almost vicious mockery at him.
Well, now he just looks confused.
I was really interested in what he was gonna say.
He's like, I don't get it. And then he goes back to his work. Completely, thoroughly not sure what he was doing.
I was really wondering if he was gonna rob us or tell us where we could spend our money.
All right, so the next day progresses.
So do you have a sense of touch?
No.
You don't? Really?
I don't fully feel. I'm programmed to feel, but I don't physically feel.
I want to be a real boy.
Who said that?
That was Castle.
That was Dirk.
Yeah, that was totally me. Real boy. Woo!
You are a real raccoon.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
So-
be
Your tail's
quiet.
getting longer. Are you lying?
I'm gonna be quiet.
Wait, lying about what?
You don't want to be a real boy. I see your fate.
What?
Another stands next to you. Taller. Slender. Cross-eyed. Strange looking fellow.
Oh,
Is he very annoying?
I don't know. I was having a malfunction glitch. You want to hear a joke?
No.
Getting very good at them. So, here's a question for you. What is your marching order?
Well, I'm about
be
as
in the middle.
perceptive as a blind monkey.
Who's going first?
I guess since I'm more of the scoutish type person, I'll be in the front.
And you ignore difficult terrain. So there's that.
Ex-
And
Okay,
I'll
who's
be
going?
behind. I'll be behind him and
Well,
let
we all
him
know
take.
you's on second.
Well, I'll
What?
be behind. I'll be behind Dirk because if he sees something, I can sneak up to it and investigate it without him having to get closer.
Fair. So who's third?
Put you behind me.
No. You is fifth.
I'll be third.
Okay, Todier is third, middle of the pack. Next, fourth, probably Gizzard. He wants to be middle of the pack too. Right? So fifth,
That works, yeah.
fifth being you. And we have
Lesk.
we have Lesk in the rear with Rascal and Gary.
I would obviously put Gary and Rascal in between as well, since they're wizardy more or less.
Fair.
Don't put them like third and fourth.
Are either one of them another wizard?
What?
Yes, both or Rascal is not a wizard, although he does practice magic, and Gary is a wizard.
I'm gonna try and be friendly to him and see if we can like exchange spells or take looks at each other's spells.
Okay. He is an inferior wizard to you, you find out. But I'll let you take a peek at his spellbook here in a little bit. Right now, I need to get what's everyone's passive perception?
15.
Mine's 15.
Okay.
The what?
14.
Huh?
Okay.
15.
So who do you lose? We good?
13 is mine.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So
What?
you guys are walking along. Oh, I was asking for everyone's passive perception, but I'll be honest, it really doesn't matter. So you guys are walking along, talking amongst each other, keeping an eye out, scouting, doing everyone's roles in a party as they travel. When suddenly, oh, sorry, 3 crossbow bolts come out of nowhere. One of them missing you, Todier, but 2 of them striking you.
We cannot be surprised.
No, you cannot be surprised.
Correct.
No, not you. God
Oh.
damn it. Gizzard cannot be surprised. Which is just as well because you are not being targeted. The dagger of alarm was like vibrating slightly, but you weren't the target of this. Anyway, 2 crossbow bolts from stealth slam into Todier. Give me Constitution saving throws, 2 of them. Okay. Wow, that's a nat. Wow.
And with getting the nat 20 on the first one, can I actually not reflective grapple, what is it? Deflect missile the second one?
Well, you can't deflect missile either one because you didn't see him coming.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah. But, fuck. Constitution saving throw. Nat 20.
Oh, you had poison in that? Didn't notice.
Yeah, no kidding. You're temporarily immune to this kind of poison, apparently. So, fucking A, you asshole. You take 10 points of piercing damage as 2 light crossbow bolts slam into your form.
Which side did they hit him?
See, I imagine the left side. You mean, can you tell where they came from?
Well, if they shot him on the right, they certainly wouldn't hit him on the left.
Correct. So, anyway, those of you that look to the direction of the firing area notice 3 white-clad figures disappearing over the cliff face.
How far away?
60 feet from where they were.
Can I dash
Is there a
jump in
tree
front of
line?
them?
Can you jump 60 feet?
I dash.
Is there a tree line or?
I should be able to dash in front of them.
That's right. Yeah, you can power jump. No, it's not. It's not a tree line. It's a mountainy area. So really, what you're looking at is a cliff face.
I'm right behind.
Right.
Right?
These guys chose an ambush spot, and yes, you are. They chose an ambush spot. They had the high ground. They took a shot, and then now they're trying to retreat. Todier, apparently, being enraged by this sudden attack, leaps high up onto the cliff face and confronts his attackers. What you see are heavily furred creatures, all in white, the color of the snow, stashing light crossbows and drawing short swords as they see you up here.
What was that for?
Give me initiative. Well, here's the tricky thing is none of you can really see them except for Todier. But yes, go ahead and roll it again because of the alarm. I mean,
I'm still, 15 feet in front of them. I'm just making, right? I should be 15 feet in front of them because I can go 90 feet.
So
yes, yeah, sure. You got on the other side of them. They're retreating forms, and yeah.
wait,
What?
so I see Todier leap, right?
Mhm.
Okay. As he's leaping, I cast Fairy Fire right in the general direction that he's going.
Okay. Can you cast that on areas that you cannot see?
I can cast it up to 60 feet, and then each object in a 20-foot cube will highlight if it's a creature.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to choose green, a bright green.
All right, very well. I'm going to say that catches 2 out of the 3 with it. So Todier, when you do get up there, you can see that 2 of the 3 are highlit. Gizzard, our initiative isn't actually rolling initiative. We do a flat d20 for each side. Which you did give me a second d20, so the initiative is 15 instead of 14.
And reminder for Todier, when you attack the highlighted ones, you will get advantage on those rolls when you attack them.
Yes.
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead, Todier. Right now, this is a one-on-one, unless anyone can get up here real quick.
Well, I'm going to dash 25. Well, wait a minute. My movement's 25. How far can I dash?
50.
Is there a melee person next to me?
Okay, I'm gonna dash 50 feet in Todier's direction.
Right, so you can actually climb because you're an acrobatic. You can climb all the way up there and get with him. That's right.
Okay.
Is there a melee person with you?
I've got my sword drawn.
Within reach.
I've got my sword drawn.
What range are you, or what position are you in the?
Oh no, it's just within I think 30 feet that I can see.
What exactly are you doing?
My
Wizard
school ability, the benign transposition.
Oh, trade spaces with him?
Oh.
Yeah, that's not going to work here.
I'll just teleport.
Up there.
Yeah, because you can go like 30 feet. Okay, they're 60 feet up. So.
And then I'll use my movement.
Oh, because you can fly. Duh. All right, yeah. Cool. So you fly up because you're an owl. monster. Right. So now it's 3 against 3. Anyone
How
else got any
high?
bright ideas?
How high up are they?
It's 60 feet up.
So I could summon my spiritual weapon to help fight up there?
Well, I'm pretty sure you still have to see your target when you're using that.
In that case, before people leave, I will bless Todier. Who else got up there? It was Gizzard and one other person. Ascites. All right, I'll bless you 3.
Okay.
So I was just gonna ask why they. Can I identify these as more dragon folk or?
Oh, give me a nature check.
I was more questioning what the hell they're attacking us for.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good question, right, to ask. Maybe in the moment, not so much. They do not appear reptilian in nature. In fact, you can tell that they, underneath their fur, cladding, are furry. So whatever it is they are is mammal in nature, likely.
Dirk's also gonna, for his movement, just kind of float up. If possible, he's gonna float up next to a tree, so he can kind of get some cover.
Yeah. Okay. There isn't any trees really per se up here.
Oh, then
It's kind of like a permafrost area, These mountaintops.
Well, fine. Can I land 10 feet away from them then? Because I wasn't really planning on attacking, but now I'm covered.
Now you are. Yeah, I feel you.
Now
So,
I got
I
all
mean,
these blessings and everything.
it's your guys' initiative. If you're 15 or 10 away from him, it doesn't matter because now it's your movement.
Oh, wait, so my movement before doesn't count for my movement phase this time?
Right. Oh, so I asked for initiative after you had already gotten up there.
Okay, sorry, yeah, okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and move forward 5 feet. Wait, they have crossbows?
They had crossbows. They stowed them and pulled out short swords. And there is another thing. They lock in place on their left hands, each of them, a iron claw-like device.
Well, that's kind of interesting.
Incredibly interesting.
Okay, well...
Fascinating.
Either way, I'm going to call forth my astral arms. And so, what is it? Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw, yeah, for sure.
Close together.
First one is going to fail his. Go ahead and deal your damage. It's 2 rolls of your martial arts die. The second one is going to make his and dodge it completely. And the third one is going to make his as well. But one of them takes a heavy slap from your astral tentacles as they erupt from you, and your visage covers your face and such.
Alright, and then I'm going to do flurry of blows, but I want to do it in a way that I'm going to try to knock them back off the ledge as much as possible. So like aiming towards legs and everything. If that's possible.
Okay.
I basically want to knock them off that edge. No, hold on, sorry.
Let's see. Aiming for the legs is not likely to do it, but I see your intention.
Okay.
Well, let's see what you get.
Wait, sorry. Well, that's 1d4, and then I'll turn on my...
That's going to hit for 6 points of force damage. Hunter's Cunning.
So should I re-roll that then, or?
Oh, sorry.
Who's that
reading
for? Okay. So what is this?
I pressed the wrong button. My bad.
All right.
So are these 3 individuals like standing side by side?
Yeah, they're in a small group.
So would it be feasible that I could maneuver to line where they're in a line of me?
Probably, yeah. All right, so you used your bonus action already to summon your astral arms. So you're not going to be able to do more than 2 attacks.
All right.
With it.
But the 19 and the 7, well, actually, let me check the 17. 17 hits. So 8 and 6 force damage. Slap, slap. That leaves Ascites and Gizzard to act.
And what's the range between me and them again?
They've only gone about 15 feet away from the edge.
Okay.
They're within 100 feet of me?
Yeah.
I'm going to sheathe my short sword and take my bow out.
Okay. You want to shoot at one of them motherfuckers?
Yep.
I'm going to cast. Well, first I'm going to try and get them so that they're in a line in front of me, and then I'm going to cast Phase Bolt at them.
Phase Bolt. Okay. So, Ascites, unless you can use steady aim, this isn't going to get your sneak attack.
I'll use it.
Okay. So go ahead and give me that attack, and then give me or post Phase Bolt in the chat, so I know what to deal with. Or you already did it, huh? All right. So the attack's going to land, dealing 25 piercing damage. Let's see. The Phase Bolt, they need to make a dexterity saving throw to get all fucking 3 of them. Screw it. No benefit from cover, anything like that. Okay, cool. So, the first one dodges it completely. The second one takes it to the shoulder, but still takes half damage. The third one dodges it completely. Give me the damage for your Phase Bolt. I guess I could start publicly rolling these guys that really did it for the stealth thing. Anyway, in case you were wondering, they have evasion. It's 15. They're taking 7 points of damage. Or, I mean, he's taking 7 points of damage. All right. So that's everybody? Cool.
Everybody. You hasn't moved.
You hasn't climbed up.
U begins to climb.
Give me an acro or athletics check, sorry.
Don't I get a plus to that?
Athletics? I don't know. Are you proficient in it, or?
It's because I got the gloves of swimming and climb.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't that give you a climbing speed or something? You should look that up.
Oh, wait, how tall is this thing?
60 feet.
Oh, well, I'd rather climb then, I guess, than hover, because that's only 10 feet.
Yeah.
Climbing and swimming doesn't cost you extra movement.
Oh, so just like a Ascites thing. Cool. So you could have got up there with him. However, you didn't say that when I was asking.
I saw a bug and was distracted.
For sure. So now you can dash and get to the top of this cliff just by using your gloves and your movement speed. But that'll be your turn except for a bonus action. Oh, actually, you can bonus action dash. So I guess your action would still be there.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. You have like a ranged attack or something you could do when you get up there, or?
I can tell a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could.
I don't have anything.
Okay. So, very well. The assassins, after taking some damage from you guys, look at each other and say in the cat language, for the clan, and charge Todier. 3 different directions, start stabbing at him with the short swords. They're moving to flank you, so 2 of them are going to be rolling with advantage. That's going to be a 15.
It was very surprising seeing all of those dice thrown at once.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a 19.
That should miss.
Okay. Now for the second guy's attacks.
Armor class 20.
24. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You're going to be taking
I still have
16
bless.
points of poison damage and 4 piercing from a short sword cut.
I still have bless, don't I?
Oh, you can add bless. Yeah, roll your bless. Oh, you make it. Okay.
Oh, I had bless as well, but that's not for damage.
Yeah, no, you're going to be taking half damage from this poison. Yeah, 8 poison, and 4 piercing. Let's see how many more attacks do I got. I got like a dog brain. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 more with advantage and 2 without advantage. That one's going to hit with a 24. Give me another Constitution saving throw. Bless.
And the D4.
Yeah,
Yay.
you save. You take 10 points of poison damage and 6 piercing.
Sorry, how much poison?
10 and 6 piercing. Then we have a 19 to hit, which you dodge nimbly. And a 16 to hit, which you dodge nimbly. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually owe you 2 sneak attacks. My bad. You actually take an additional 25 points of damage on top of that.
I see. So this is the Kill Toady session.
Well, yes, actually. Your guys' go. What? Come on, do something.
I'm targeting the one we've hit already.
Okay.
The one I
Yeah,
hit last
yeah.
time.
The one you hit, he got hit pretty bad.
Yeah.
How close is everyone to everyone up here?
I'll climb up the cliff on this turn and shoot somebody.
Todier is only about 10 feet out from the ledge. The assassins have rushed forward to surround him, so they're 10 feet away from the ledge or so. Ascites is on the ledge itself, shooting arrows, and you has just got up there as well.
26.
Because you're using steady aim, right? That gives you the advantage?
Yes.
Cool. Yes. That's going to slam into him and deal an additional 26 points of damage. That one coughs up a bunch of blood and stains the snow red. But he grips his short sword defiantly and spits at you. Let's see, Todier.
Can
Or
I see
you?
Toadier?
Instead of
No.
Run to the one. You just spit blood.
Okay. Yeah.
Since he spit at you.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. He spit at Ascites, but yeah.
I stab him with my rapier.
Yeah, for sure. Give me that attack with advantage because you can flank, and give me your sneak attack. You can toggle the sneak, of course.
Oh,
But that's okay. You can just roll it separately if you want. It's definitely going to hit for 11 piercing damage.
what was that? 4d6?
I believe so. 10 points of...
1.
Yeah. That one finishes him off. He slumps to the ground and slides off your rapier. His 2 friends give a growl, but keep fighting on. Gizzard and Todier.
Oh, do I get to go?
Oh, and Dirk. I forgot about Dirk.
Of course you did.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile at second level,
Okay.
and hit the two remaining ones twice.
Okay. Give me those darts.
So,
So 7 to the first one and 7 to the second one? No, 8 to the second one? Because you're hitting both of them, right? With 2 darts each?
+1.
Yeah, 2 darts each.
Okay, so on your character sheet under weapons is magic missile. You can click that and it'll roll 1 dart at a time. But we'll take your rolls. So 4 plus 1 is 5. 1 plus 1 is 2. Right? So 7 points of damage to the first one. Then you rolled 3 and 3. So that's 4 and 4. That's 8 to the second one. Boom. Magic missile. Anything else from Gizzard?
I mean, not really much else I can do. I'm just gonna stay out of melee range from them.
I mean, it definitely does its damage and, pelts them from above. So Dirtle can go, and so can Todier.
Oh, right. I'm back in the
other
game.
things I can
God
do
damn it.
aren't
Dirtle, shut
ally
up.
friendly.
You know who I meant. Stay dead where I left you.
In the middle of combat, Dirtle suddenly reappears. We're all amazed.
That's the best trick I've ever seen.
So great. All right, so yeah, give me stuff, guys.
I suppose I can't really do much because I can't climb too well. But is there any way to get up to where they're at, even if it would take a lot longer?
I mean, yeah, you could start working your way, like further down the path to where you can maybe make your way up. They chose a pretty good spot to be isolated, though.
Aren't you like a mountain goat? Shouldn't you be able to climb all this?
I'm a mountain goat. Yes.
You could, yeah.
This is basically vertical though.
I mean, if it's 92 degrees, it's not vertical. Do you have athletics?
Do I have?
I mean, are
I
you
am
proficient in
not
athletics?
proficient in athletics.
Okay, and your strength bonus is what?
2 plus 2.
Okay. So you'd be making your climb attempt with a strength roll, and you would have advantage. But that's not very heartening.
The mountain goat that couldn't climb.
I guess I'll do that then. I'll attempt to climb up there with them.
It's all the armor. See, you're like, screw it. I'm a mountain goat, right? I should be able to handle this.
I
You're like,
am
right?
wearing cast off armor, which means I can immediately cast off my armor and make myself lighter.
Oh, well, look at that. Give me an athletics check. Would you like to cast off your armor or no?
You're saying I get advantage even if I'm wearing the armor right now?
Yeah, because of your race. It's just a
Well,
thing.
then I'll keep the armor on.
Okay. So give me an athletics check with advantage. 15. 15 is enough. You move your movement speed up the side of the mount, or the cliff face.
Mm-hmm.
You can ignore difficult terrain, so if you chose, you could dash.
I will do that, and I will
Okay.
get up to the top.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, I'll activate my my shield.
2 rounds behind everyone else, but you got it. You're like, oh yeah, I'm a goat. Bah.
These guys all
Can't
fly.
you kind of shout at people to get out to kind of back off from the people attacking Todier, including Todier?
Well, if Todier gets out of there now, well, he'd have to disengage to avoid attacks, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. The reason Alaska's having a hard time, he got woken up by a rabbit.
A mouse, actually, but yeah.
Mouse, whatever, yeah. And where did they go? I thought they were still with us.
Gary's still down there, yeah.
Um,
So is Rascal. He's like, I don't really climb like that.
Go,
Yeah, Dirk's gonna get up the rest of the cliff there, and once he gets on top of the cliff, he'll go ahead and fire 2 arrows.
Yeah, go ahead and give me those attacks.
Okay. Which one's highlight? Are they both highlighted, or did we kill the one that's not highlighted?
Yeah, your guys' attacks should have been with advantage. That's okay, you killed him. One of the two has been killed, so one of
Okay.
them is still highlight.
Okay, I'm definitely going for one with a highlight.
Okay.
19,
Three piercing?
13, adding wasp, but okay,
Okay.
14 damage.
14 piercing. Yeah, more blood splatters the white surface. Give me a
And
second.
And
Nat
then
20.
Haha.
Follow that up. You know how this goes.
Oh, darn it.
So close. Anyway, 20 piercing damage.
That's still pretty good for an arrow.
Yeah, that one catches him somewhere vital. He's still hanging on by a thread, but you think he'll probably bleed out soon.
You should have pushed him over the edge.
Well, he's closer to the edge than they are.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my 4 attacks.
All right. Unless Dirk has a bonus action you'd like to use or something.
I'm actually looking up something real quick. Sorry.
All right, well, go ahead, Todier. We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
No, we won't come back to you. We'll come back to Dirk.
Dirk. Aha.
Astral arms. Whack, whack. 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 Pummeling this creature. You can see smears of blood just misting out into the snow every time you slap into the creature. And you can hear it crying out in pain in a feline voice. But it's still alive.
Do my astral arms count as... Well, okay, stunning strike, you can blah blah blah. When you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, do I count?
Yes.
Can I use another key point to do a stunning strike with the last blow?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will give you a Constitution saving throw for that. What is your DC on that? It's the same thing as your astral arms.
Oh, my astral arms would be
I'm
1d6.
pretty sure he made it with a 17, unfortunately.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 5.
No, your saving throw DC.
I don't know. Oh wait, no, yeah, but the 2 rolls of my d6.
No, that's the damage. Like I have to resist when you use that, right? The DC against it. That's your key DC. Let me open up your character sheet real quick. I think we've been over this. It's been a while, though. So, martial arts. Key. Key save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. So 8 plus 4 plus 4. Freaking 12, 16. Yeah, and he rolled a 17. But you should make a note of that. Your save DC. But good try. So I believe that's their turn. One more time you hear them say to each other, "For the clan!" They're dying words, apparently. And they move to flank Todier and try and stab him to death.
Devotion till the end.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. That's You're going to take 26 points of damage.
Inspiration.
Oh, reroll that
attack.
with advantage. Oh, the attack?
Yeah, well, I reroll the Constitution roll when you can just reroll the attack.
Very well. I will make a normal roll with that instead. Misses. The strange time warping effect of Lesk's ability kicks in once again. However, he makes his second attack. Give me a Constitution saving throw. That one's going to succeed. So you're going to take
19 damage
yes.
total.
The second one makes his attacks. Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be with advantage. Roll sound. Okay, that one's a miss. And the final attack is going to miss. How much HP are you at?
3
Yeah.
out of 85.
Awesome. All right,
Honestly,
guys, go.
I'm a little disappointed in my finest assassins.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry again. I forgot to do sneak attack.
Ah, nope, they got him in the end.
Yeah. So you actually, yeah. You fuck. You're unconscious. And
Not for long.
one of them says, "We got him, brother. We've almost fulfilled the contract."
As soon as they do that and it becomes our turn, I immediately cast Cure Wounds and bring him back.
Okay, that's your action.
Can I get within 10 feet of them, but keep whoever?
No, they're flanking him.
Oh. Wait, what level was that?
But your wounds is 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
So 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
Cool.
So. Oh wow.
9.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, good. I was like, wow, 2 HP. Amazing.
Wait a second, hold on.
9 or 2?
I don't think it added your spellcasting modifier.
Oh.
Yeah, no, these were just straight 1d8 rolls.
It does add your spellcasting modifier, right? For cure wounds.
Yeah, it's got plus. Oh, I guess it doesn't.
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I just didn't calculate it in for some reason.
Alright, so add your spellcasting ability modifier twice, or just just once.
Just once.
Yeah.
What is your spellcasting modifier? Your wisdom bonus?
Well, it's plus 4 for. Well, no, wait, wisdom. Goodness. Come on.
Isn't it like plus 2?
Actually, plus 0.
Oh, that's why. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, now.
So yeah, you heal for 9.
The picture.
I'm like, why didn't add anything? There's nothing to add.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. But you do wake back up after briefly losing consciousness and falling to your feet. It's your turn, and everyone else can still go.
I throw one of my potions of healing to Todier.
Okay.
How do you do the upcast thing?
When you go to cast it from your spell sheet, it'll ask you if you want to cast it at a higher level.
So 2 of them are still alive, yeah?
Yeah.
Spirit Guardians.
And each one of I've got 3 potions, but they've got 3 charges left. It's just a regular potion of healing. But I throw one to Todier.
Okay. And Lesk, you rush into the party and you cast your spell.
And I get right next to Todier.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you a wisdom saving throw for the assassins.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast magic missile at 4th level.
Oh, buddy,
wow.
that's a nat 20. I will not be taking that damage this turn. Sorry, what were you saying, Gizzard? Oh, what? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
4th level.
All right.
I'm sorry, one more time? I know you just said it twice, but I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Okay, give me those darts. Looks like you already gave me 1 for 5 force damage. Which target are you hitting? There are 2 targets.
3.
3 each, splitting it. Okay. 5, 2, that's 7. 1 more on the first guy. 9, okay. Next 3. 2, 7, 9. Okay. That's pretty straight across the board. Blam, 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 blam. Looks like one of them is barely holding on at this point. And the other one seems to be holding this shit together a little bit better.
I can... No, never mind. Never mind. That was with another attack. I've already done my attack, so can't do
Can I still fire my bow?
Yes.
The one that's just barely holding on, target him.
Go ahead and do the thing.
I can't believe you rolled 2 nat 20s against my Spirit Guardian.
Well, good thing you had advantage. So,
Yeah.
22 piercing damage. He falls dead as another arrow impacts his wounded body. He can't seem to take it.
Alright, so we're on the one without advantage, so it'll be normal rolls from here on out.
Yep. This was the one that Todier just kicked the shit out of, but he's still doing pretty good.
Did Todier do anything yet?
Not this round.
Last round.
I was like, we just killed him.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the flurry of blows on the last guy.
All right, you stand up, disregarding the potion for now, and you're just going to unleash all of your attacks on him. Go ahead and do it. Okay, that's a hit. A hit. A hit. And a hit!
Wow, that's a lot of
Wow,
damage.
that's quite a bit of damage, yeah.
37.
Yeah. 37 points of damage.
I'm watching Todier just tear apart into this cat.
Yep. How do you want to do this?
Literally, I just want to grab him with each of my tentacles and just tear him in half.
Cool. Yeah, it's a bloody scene. The white clothes and the white snow in this patch is just gone gory. What you find is that underneath all the furs, they are indeed cats, small cat people, of like different fur colors.
As I tear him in half, I'm just gonna scream, "You almost killed me!"
Right? They sure did. Yeah, here we are. Someone should probably lean over the edge and yell down because Rascal's yelling up like, "Did we win?"
Dirk just flies over.
Aw, you beat me to it.
I walk over to the cat folk and see if I
I'm
can
gonna start
recognize.
investigating the bodies and looking what they had.
You both talked at the same time. What'd you say at Cites?
I walk over to the cat folk and see if I can recognize what clan they were talking about.
Yeah, give me an investigation check. What did you say, Gizzard?
I was gonna go over and look at what equipment and stuff they had.
Give me an investigation check.
Potion.
Yep, I'll take that advantage.
Do these with guidance.
Not necessary, although the guidance is appreciated. They aced their checks. You've heard of this clan, Ascites. This is a clan known mainly for being expert assassins, although they've also been known to hire out as like bodyguards and wilderness guides and shit like that. They're the Iron Claw clan.
Mhm.
And Gizzard, you find various vials of poison on them and some traveling gear, a square device, or like a box-like device, cube, not square, cubic. And you also find a rolled-up letter.
What about those claw things they had?
Yeah, they are mostly decorative. They didn't use them to attack, although they are technically functional claws. They're like 3 blades that hook onto the forearm of a medium size or small size creature.
I want one of those.
So do I.
For sure. Well, it fits a little funky on Toadie, I'll be honest. It would fit on the same place where your natural blade comes out of.
Ah, okay. Never mind.
It's like these guys need something like this to mimic your power. You know what I mean?
Okay, never mind.
However, anyone else could put it on. It would act as a short sword, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we can all have scythe arms.
Yeah. Do you read the letter?
Yes.
Only ascites can read it, of course. It's in cat. Or feline, I should say.
I'll
It's
read it. Meow 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 meow.
yeah,
It
you
said,
just
"What about my mother?"
you just break out into the national anthem of the Cat Kingdom. Really patriotic of you, ascites. God, back to business, please.
Wow. Amazing.
Anyway, it there's a picture. There is a hand drawn picture. It's really good quality too, of a mantis monk that you recognize immediately as Toadie in a fighting stance with astral arms sticking out of his body. There's a reward, 10,000 gold pieces, dead, with proof.
Who issued it?
So Toadie.
And the
Did you say
where
who
was
issued
that?
it?
Yeah, like how
Collect
did you
the
claim
reward.
the reward? Does it say how to claim the reward? Because then we know who's paying for me.
It actually does not. This doesn't appear to be like a bounty board kind of bounty. It looks like maybe an assassin's type of mark.
Can I discern from the artwork who the artist was?
Are you proficient in like painter's tools or something?
No.
Then no.
So Toadie, how attached are you to like essential parts of your body?
Now hold on.
Technically-
Wait.
And how does the sound of you going into hiding for
We
the
can
next
just
couple of years sound to you?
I mean, we could just build up the fortress for a while.
we do not have to mutilate our friend here.
It's
I think you
10,000
missed
gold
it.
pieces.
I think you missed the joke.
If we can get a little bit of
Well, look at the floor. There's plenty of blood.
A permanent proof without ever actually having done harm. I would just have to.
I would just have to wait until tomorrow.
I have Speak with Dead prepared already because I was going to do it when we were talking if we couldn't get answers out of the alive prisoner.
Yeah, sure.
So if we're done investigating with their origins, I find one of the cat people. Actually, you know what? The one that Toadie ripped in half.
Okay.
I'll speak with that one.
I'm gonna massage his temples while he's talking to him. The dead guys.
Is Rascal up with us at this current moment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would have him try to cast that truth thing again.
Mm-hmm. Zone of Truth.
Oh, sorry, random question. That was mithril half plate armor, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
You can use it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm covered with it, which means my AC is 20. But yeah,
Really? How?
half plate is 15 AC plus Dex.
Maximum 2.
So it can be 17 at max.
Oh, okay, so 17.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
would,
wait.
would anybody mind if I took these iron claws and gave them to one of my old contacts of the Orshkov Syndicate? Because we can get a lot of money for these. They're a
I want
rival
one of them.
clan.
I don't think it's gonna fit on your wing.
What?
Gizzard said that he wanted one.
With a little bit of modification, I'm sure you could get it to work, but he's no.
I have the tools on me.
But you're no good with weapons is the problem.
No, the claws are proof of enemy death. Rival guilds to the syndicate. They pay good money, especially for assassin kill.
That's true.
Assassins only carry iron claw. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. Just think of money.
Yep.
Well,
I
first
do
let's find out why
frequently
they were
need
hunting us.
money.
What?
ODA,
What?
in your mind, possibilities of who would possibly want you dead are flashing. Thinking maybe someone from back home? One of your older sisters? Maybe Kyle? Fuck, who are your other enemies? And then an image flashes from one of your memories in your mind's eye of a little tarot card called the Rogue and a blood-soaked letter that you received promptly saying that your time was up. It's been a while. You thought maybe it was lying to you, but it seems like maybe your enemy was biding his time and has made his first move against you.
Coward. Not even coming to fight me themselves.
Right? What I was going to wrap up on was a couple more days travel, resting, talking about assassins, maybe hiding out for a while. Leska's apparently heard the tale of the legendary Iron Claw assassins because he seemed pretty adamant that you were going to die. And then you crest over a hill, and there's the town of Dirtle's Rest. Beyond it, you can see the top of the great ironwood tree that houses your fortress. You've made it back into the home stretch, and all seems well. No fires, no smoke, no screaming. As you get closer, you can see some of the townsfolk wave more than before. It seems like construction has taken a new turn and picked up, and some different new faces have popped up. Some goat folk, some bear folk, even some burrowlings, various other peoples of the land. Let's see. The kids, as soon as you get closer to Dirtle's Rest, swarm you, asking for stories of your latest adventure. Come on, Uncle Dirk, you're going to tell us about your adventure. So on and so forth.
As I tell them stories, I use minor illusion to help kind of guide what's going on.
Oh, yeah, they love it. They're eating that shit up.
Mm.
Let's see. They're, let's see, what was his name? Billy, right? Yeah, like Billy Goat.
Mm.
Comes up to your crowd as you're getting settled and, conversing with the people that look up to you and idolize you and such in the crowd. And he kind of signals over to Todier. And he says, I've got a package for you.
Okay.
Some couriers left it just a few days ago.
Hold on. It may be trapped.
That's immediately what I think.
Or it might be from the monastery.
Or from the Druid in Simon's Rest. I have sent quite a few letters, but caution is always best. In times like this, of course.
Yep. So he guides you back to what is an inn that has recently been reconstructed. Everything's all fresh and clean. There's not a ton of furniture, but what is there seems to be of good quality, hand carved and such. And there's a box that he pulls out and puts on the table. It's wrapped in parchment paper. It weighs about 10 pounds.
I'm gonna take it back to the group and ask if they can, ask Gizzard if he can tell if it's trapped. I think he might be able to because he's magic.
I can also use one of the secrets if there's a secret trap on it.
Okay. Hold on. Let me double check the Wand of Secrets. Would you like to use it?
I'll use her. It'd be the mail.
You're like, all right, worth a shot. Abracadabra! And you wave your wand at it, and it shoots forth a red light, indicating that this is trapped as fuck.
I throw it.
Let me disarm the trap.
There you go.
It lands in the snow, probably about, I don't know what your strength score is, but less than 20 feet away.
Let me try to disarm it.
Do it away from the town people.
All right.
I tell the kids to.
Back up. Back up.
Before you do,
At least,
at least
I
I
don't.
don't.
I can make a safe
Make a
space
safe
for
space
you.
I didn't hear what he said.
He said he can make a safe space for you.
Well, I was just going to take it into the quarry. That way, if something blows up, you'll have more rocks.
Fair. Okay, so trusting in his technical expertise in traps, Ascites carries the package into the nearby quarry.
I
And
give him bless
okay,
before he goes.
so listen, this is important. There's two types of trap in this world. There's mechanical traps, which can be disarmed using thieves' tools, and there's magical traps, which can be disarmed using magic.
Well, which one does this have?
Right now, you don't know.
Was somebody detect magic on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Spend that spell slot. It's magic as fuck.
Somebody want to dispel magic on this?
I do have Mage Hand. Yeah.
Okay.
I do not have dispel magic.
I think may go with the Mage Hand, but keep everybody at a very large distance. In
Yeah,
case
for sure.
Fireball and a scroll.
Okay. So you guys, upon realizing this may not be something that our thieves can disarm, detect magic on it and find out that it is indeed a magic trap. Everyone backs away from it.
I, I can also just put up the dome too, or even just by the living room.
I mean, whatever you want to do, whatever precautions you want to take, figure it out now.
So
Yes.
going rope trick.
Okay.
And gonna leave the rope down. And this is like a letter. Right?
It's a package.
Good. Yeah.
I'll
Say whoever wants to go in and watch this happen come up, and before going in, the mage. Is it more than 10 pounds?
It is. What did I say? It was about 10 pounds.
About 10.
Okay.
I have. Go. The base.
Okay, your mage hand instantly cuts off. You can't cast magic outside of the rope trick.
I did die. And that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling you, it cuts off. This is just drawing it out right now, but technicalities exist.
Well, then open the package with the hand and then quickly get into the room.
All right, cool. How far away is your rope trick from the mage hand?
About 30 feet.
Okay, at the maximum of the range? All right, cool. It fucking detonates. Boom! Big explosion. Intense fire, lightning, acid, all going off at once. Wow! You're safely out of its range. The rope trick is out of its range. So you're not going to have to do anything. Everyone else watches it detonate. And you can't help but thank the gods that watch over the land that no curious little goat person child opened this package for one of their heroes. Yeah, obviously this impresses the wizard. You're like, wow, that was cool.
Classic assassin techniques.
Anyway, now that that's done, Todier, what, besides the one to your monastery, what letters did you send again?
I sent one to the druid in Salmon's Run about the vines before we killed them.
That's right.
And then I sent two to the monastery.
That's right. So, the vines. That's right. That comes back to you. And he's like, I've heard of that old tree. Definitely some Fey shenanigans going on with that. Unless you're prepared for otherworldly violence, I would probably stay away from it. Of course, this is an old letter, so, basically answering your question that is a moot point right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that letter on hand, and if there's any of the vine left back at the fortress, I'm gonna send him a sample of it.
Oh, for sure. If you look hard enough, you can find some like dried husk of it. It shriveled up pretty much, or pretty quick after its dryad died, but I'm sure you could find a sample. Let's see. There's a letter from the monastery indicating that a pilgrimage is being undertaken some of the younger monks have taken you up on your call and are migrating to the south and then to the west. I mean, to the west. Well, actually, from the large scheme of things, your homeland is not that far away. Now that I'm looking at the map, do you see this valley right here that I'm indicating?
Mm-hmm.
How it kind of like sinks in. That is a huge, humongous bamboo forest. And that is Todier's homeland in the Hiveland.
Mm. So actually, yeah, that's
That's actually
maybe
not that far. But yeah,
twice
you get
the
a
distance that we took to get to the outpost.
something like that, yeah. Depending on where in the forest they were coming from.
If they're on the upper part.
Yeah, and they're traveling in a large group, so anyway, you can expect them arriving soon. Yeah, there was some fighting involved, a minor uprising. It seems you have a lot of support back home for some reason or another. And the matriarchs tried to stop the migration, and there was like a minor civil war that took place. That's always happening back home, though.
Cody got swag.
As opposed to one of their major generational civil wars, yeah.
Yeah, like
He could
there's
tell you
minor
about it if he asked.
battling every year, but every like 15 to 20 years, there's a major battle to determine the main 5 sections. I'd say, looking at the area, it's not as large as I would predict if I predicted. So I'd say there's
But
only.
that's still a few hundred square miles.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
there's still major clans, but every
they play Squid
generation
Games.
or so, they come up with a new major matriarch.
Yeah, his mother being the last, I guess, leader of the matriarchs before that generation or the new generation started their, shenanigans.
Much of the males are coming here. The women in my species are the ones that are always causing the battles. They're the ones always fighting for power, where the men.
Women are the dragons.
Yeah. Really, they're treated more like slaves and foot soldiers and concubines. If anyone's familiar with like the society of Menzoberranzan in the Forgotten Realms, Dark Elves and stuff like that, the matriarchal society, it's kind of like that without the influence of the goddess Lolth. They're just man-hating fucking giantesses that are bigger, stronger, and better at combat than the males. So, anyway, that's a thing. You've called for troops, and they're on their way. Let's see. In other news, a large gathering of rabbit folk have arrived at the Iron Fortress. It seems like your call to arms has also included the fine folks of Noob's Luck. They have packed up their jobs and their lives from the mines of Salmon's Run to come and seek out new lives and new fortunes with the heroes of their homeland. Let's see. In the notes, you can mark that the population has currently improved by 70.
To the fortress?
In the fortress. Yeah.
Rabbit folks.
Yeah, 70 rabbit folks.
What's the total population?
70, 71.
70 total? Alright.
If you include the tiefling bullgrat, then 71.
What about
If you include henna, then 72.
Yeah.
First we'll include henna. And soon we'll be including the awakened shrub as well.
I don't think he'll count as a skilled hireling.
Damn it.
Opportunity lost. I need those papers printed out ASAP, Shrub. Fuck. You'd be lucky if it could even make knowledge checks. It's a shrub.
I posted a link earlier of the stat page of an awakened shrub.
Its intelligence being like 3 or 4 or something like that.
It's mighty impressive for a shrub.
You must cut
I wanted
down a shrubbery.
Yes, I wanted to make that joke earlier. Yeah, now you have to go on a quest to find a shrubbery.
You have been alone for so long, so I have brought you a shrubbery.
Let's see. An awakened shrub is a challenge rating 0 creature with false appearance and a rake attack, which is at +1 to hit, 1d4 -1 slashing damage. But its stats are okay for a shrub. It's got 3 strength, 8 dexterity, 11 constitution, 10 intelligence, 10 wisdom, and 6 charisma. It has a move. Yeah.
Mighty impressive for a shrub.
Yeah, it might as well be like a golden retriever, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
got
among shrubbery, that is one of the shrubs of all shrubs. I mean, you can't get any more shrubbish than this. I mean,
are you
can,
sure?
You can. But,
I'm looking at this. How do you pronounce this? Execrable shrub, and it looks pretty hardcore.
So is shrub a playable race?
Negative. You know, if I had put even more forethought into the complex scheme that is the Beastlands, I would have done plant people, but I haven't achieved it yet. So maybe on another continent. Right. Photosynthesis being all the rage, you know. But check it out, this other shrub, dude. It's healed by blood.
I want it.
Yeah, within 60 feet of the creature, when someone's reduced to 0 hit points, it gains health, 1d10. It knows if other creatures within 60 feet is also evil because it's an evil bush. It has limited telepathy. It's apparently a burning bush. Hey, that's hilarious. It's got a burning slash. Cool.
How can we get that? Can we Pokemon evolution?
Well, this is the end of our session, but I'll talk about this a little bit since I pulled it up. The text says, this crimson shrub is covered in brilliant red thorns and mottled blood-colored foliage. Small white flowers bloom on its branches before rapidly turning into stone-hard fruit. Smoke rises from its leaves, and on the ground where it grows is hot to the touch. The shrub is sentient and cunning. Evil creatures find they are welcomed into its thorny mass without impediment, and the shrub is grown as a perimeter defense for fiendish strongholds. Hunger and its callous nature prevent it from being a reliable ally, and the creatures who believe they control the exorable shrub often wind up feeding its thirst for blood.
Alright, so maybe not a good idea to have a backstabbing shrub.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're probably better off with the shrub you got, honestly.
Go, shrub! No, not me!
No, shrub, back shrub.
I loved you.
Dude, the picture shows a fucking walking shrub with a bunch of arrows sticking out of it and a dead bird in its branches. And yeah, it's hardcore. Anyway, thank you all for coming to our latest session. episode of Call of the Beastlands. Let's see. This is Thanksgiving week, so I hope everybody enjoys their Thanksgiving. Everyone have a good night. And we'll see you next time in the Beastlands.